For folks just starting out in cybersecurity, setting up a practice environment, often called a target range or lab for penetration testing, is frequently necessary. A practice environment is essentially a platform that simulates a real network environment, allowing security personnel to conduct various security tests in a controlled setting, including penetration testing, vulnerability discovery, attack defense drills, and more. Building such a lab helps cybersecurity professionals simulate attacks and vulnerabilities that real systems might face, without violating laws or ethics, thereby improving the efficiency and accuracy of security defenses. From a technical architecture perspective, building a practice environment is fundamentally similar to deploying a real website. While real environments might involve more complex configurations, like load balancing, security hardening, etc., the core runtime environment relies on the following key components. First, the website's program code, including front-end and back-end logic. Second, a web server to handle requests and serve content, such as engines, Apache, Caddy, etc. Finally, a database to store and manage data, like MySQL, MongoDB, PostgreSQL, etc. These three components form the foundation of a functional website. Based on these components, various technology stack combinations can be created, such as front-end plus Python plus engines plus MySQL, front-end plus Java plus Caddy plus MySQL, front-end plus PHP plus Apache plus MongoDB, etc. Given that so many components are involved, if we were to manually configure and manage the development, configuration, and setup of each part ourselves, the entire process of building the practice environment would be quite tedious and time-consuming. Therefore, we recommend using a convenient integrated tool available on the market, ServBay. It helps us quickly and easily set up website runtime environments with various combinations. All right, let's start building the practice environment. First, we'll use ServBay as the tool to build our lab. ServBay is a development environment management tool that integrates commonly used programming languages, including Python, PHP, Go, Node.js, etc., as well as popular web servers and databases. Since we need to perform penetration testing, we need to consider various scenarios. ServBay's core advantage lies in its ability to switch between different versions with one click, allowing you to quickly simulate various target environments that might contain vulnerabilities. After completing the ServBay installation, we need to prepare the database. Click on Services in the left menu bar, select the required database. I'll use MySQL as an example here. Click the green Download button. And once downloaded, activate it. Then, start the required server. I'll choose Engines. With the environment ready, we need to install the target application. Here, I recommend Damn Vulnerable Web Application, or DVWA for short. To put it simply, it's a website deliberately riddled with vulnerabilities, specifically designed for practice. It intentionally includes a bunch of common web vulnerabilities like SQL injection, XSS, file upload vulnerabilities, etc., making it especially suitable for cybersecurity learners to practice on. DVWA allows you to manually adjust the security level of the target source code, low, medium, high, and impossible. Additionally, DVWA contains 10 attack modules. The higher the level, the stricter the security protection, and the greater the difficulty of penetration. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, DVWA can meet your needs. Unzip the downloaded archive and drag the files to the path. Applications, ServBay, www/. Then, locate the config incorporated, PHP, this file and rename it to config incorporated, PHP. Double-click to open it. You only need to modify the database username and password. Other configurations can remain unchanged. Friendly reminder, the credentials here typically refer to the MySQL root or an admin user that DVWA will use to create its own database and user. You can find the default root username and password in the ServBay panel. If you have changed the MySQL root password, you need to enter your custom password here. Next, let's configure the database and website. Enter the address for phpMyAdmin in your browser. Click phpMyAdmin and arrive at the login page. Enter the username and the password you noted or set, then log into the database management page and create a new database. Enter the database name and click Create. Go back to ServBay, and let's create a new website. In the left menu, click Website to add a new website. Enter a site name, domain, select the path, and click Add. In your browser, enter the domain you just set up. You should successfully reach the DVWA page. Enter the default username admin and password to log into the penetration testing practice page. Click the DVWA security button on the left menu. On this page, you can set the security level of the DVWA lab. You can choose the level according to your needs and start your penetration testing practice. By combining ServBay and DVWA, you can quickly build a cybersecurity practice environment. Growing from a beginner to a cybersecurity expert is just around the corner.